Hello everyone, my name is Sylvia Hui. I'm a fourth year music student of McMaster University, and my major is piano. I have been learning piano for about 15 years, and I studied both in China and Canada, so that I know the way of teaching music to students and their different cultural background. I got a job of music education in summer this year, since May 2019, and now I'm working in a music tutoring school in Markham, and the school is very new. It was founded in December 2018. Before that, I taught music to adult students. Some of them are my classmates, and some of them are much older than me, and they are the age like my aunties or something. For the young students, they would like to learn playing the songs of their favorite singers. And for the senior students, they thought that if they got the notes, they could play any familiar songs they had already knew. Since I became a music teacher in a tutoring school, I learned how to teach the children. When I was first time there, I was just a TA of the existing teacher. The kids were very young. Even the oldest kid is only 12 years old. They just started learning the very basic elements of music. For example, the solfege and the different kinds of notes. And our textbooks is Alfred Basic Piano. The teacher and me helped the kids together when they were playing on the keyboard. Some of them are even hard to find the middle C. I just got my own class in August. There are 3 kids, and they just started their second lesson last week. In the beginning of each class, I usually do some games with them so they can involve more into the lesson. I started to study music since I was 4. As a little kid, there are much challenge for me was I could not sit on the chair for more than 5 minutes, just like my students now. When I grew up later, I still could not focus, even though I can focus a longer time. My mind was flying over and over, and my parents thought I have some disorder because I couldn't focus on a long time like the kids are the same age as me. As a therapist result, I got the ADHD. They tried to find some therapy, but the result, there's not very significant improvement. I tried to control my mind, and now I think it would not affect me anymore. Also, I skipped the grades in elementary school, so that my studying was much harder than other classmates. So as you know, as a kid, even half a year younger than the classmate, same age. So it's very significant. And I was even 1 or 2 years younger than them. So I need to pay much more efficiency to learn music, to learn the same thing. And I need to pay more attention on the practicing. It is much harder for me. Last but not least, the teacher in China, they were extremely strict. I studied in the affiliated high school of Shanghai Conservatory of Music for half a year before I came to Canada. All the students should practice instruments a lot every day for the weekly private lesson. I thought that I played very hard, but I still got lots of criticism from my instructor. Even I lost my self-esteem and self-confidence. For example, and she said, "Oh, you are so stupid. Did you seriously practice 3 hours a day? Oh, you are so stupid," like this. However, this made me to know how to practice in a proper way. Not only the long time, but also the techniques. These challenges taught me a lot as a music educator. First, I think for the young kids, especially the kids under 6, we should not force them to practice for a long time. And also, their music pieces were not hard, but new elements to remember. After each class, I told the parents that they can play only 10 minutes a time and play different times. For example, they can do like games in the morning and afternoon. Kids' lessons should not only focus on the theory and knowledges, but also focus on their interests, so that they can learn it with interest. Then the kids should have lessons in their age groups. In our music school, 4 to 6-year-old kids are in the class, and another class is older than 6. Different methods are fit for kids in different age groups. Finally, in my opinion, the teacher shouldn't be so strict and need to have patience, especially to the young kids, because their self-esteem and self-confidence are much fragile than adults. If criticize them so sharp, they will probably lose their interests on music. In my opinion, the challenges had most impact on me are my focusing and teachers' criticize. Because of that, I thought of giving up learning music because it was too hard for me. However, thinking in the other way, the first challenging taught me, as an ADHD sufferer, if I could not focus, even undertaking the therapy, I need to try to control myself to focus, even force myself. And on my teacher's criticize, it helped me a lot as well, because her criticized me strong and taught me the proper way of practicing. From my point of view, the statement to me is inclusivity and cultural diversity on music education. Back to my challenge again. In China, it is very common that teachers criticize students very sharply because they have the power and students must obey them commands. However, in Canada, it is illegal to do that. The reason of that is teachers must protect students' self-esteem at first, especially to the young kids. The music education in China was boring. It is mainly focused on the theory, the knowledge, and so on. Even to children, the same way. But in Canada, the lessons for kids and adults there are many differences, and for kids there are lots of fun things, not only on music education, but also education on everything.